Hey guys, I'm Caden from Manga Experts, and I am happy to announce that we have made a Discord server where we can hang out with each other. The link will be in the description below. Without further ado, let's get back to the video. Number 10. Rain. First, only in glorious moments should you speak the name of Gunlandam. Second, the task is chosen and discretion by the High Senior. Third, the goal of all Gunlandams is reigning Danju. With that, the goal of young Yeon, who had just joined Gulamdan, was set. Take reign of Danju. This martial arts manhwa is more about training and political factors of the Morum world. Number 9. The greatest in the world. This could have easily been number 1 on this list, but there are not that many chapters as of now. The main character is super strong from the start, and he is given a task by his master to protect the land of Huaco from all evil souls. Number 8. Path of the Shaman. If the Grim Reaper calls your name 3 times, you will be taken to the underworld. The main character is on his deathbed and the Grim Reaper appears to take his life. But when the Grim Reaper was about to call the main character's name the 3rd time, one of the main character's disciples feeds him an herb of immortality, and to his surprise, he actually lived. When he finally opened his eyes, thinking it was all a dream, he was surrounded by a bunch of old shamans whose sect he destroyed in his previous life, and he possessed the body of a pitiful errand boy. From there, the main character starts his journey of cultivation and aims to become the strongest ever to exist in Morum world. Number 7. Doctor's Rebirth. The main character had been abroad to do medical volunteer work when he was swept up in a civil war. He was killed by a rebel soldier while taking a bullet for a patient. But when he finally woke up in the body of a child in a Morum world, and in front of him stood a destroyed carriage and a group of oddly dressed people who were unconscious. It's just like a Morum world. As he hurries to perform first aid in an attempt to save even one person, he realized that this world is that of the Supreme Demon King, a Morum novel that he used to enjoy reading. It's a Morum manhwa, but instead of becoming the strongest in Morum, the main character wants to become the best doctor in Morum. It's not too much action-based, but it is still good. If you love medical reincarnation type, then this manhwa is for you. Number 6. Fire Dragon King. Seo Moon Muhwai, who had no choice but to look at the world with a different eye from her childhood, unfolds a new world from the tip of her brush, who unexpectedly went to Kang Ho. The main character is the heir of a famous painter and is selected to make the portrait of a new emperor. The main character is the best painter in the world, but there's a problem whenever the main character draws. The eyes of the portraits of the person the portrait belongs to dies. So in fear, this main character leaves his home to start his journey for survival in this world. But there are more secrets to the main character's power that even he does not know about. Number 5. The Lost Story. In the 33rd year of Kangxi rule, Emperor Kangxi issued an edict named the Migration of People from Huguang to Sichuan. He ordered the citizens living in Hunan, Hubei, Guodong, and other places to move to Sichuan. This is the famous Huguang to Sichuan incident. Was the former land of abundance really left barren due to the war? There was another saying that something showed up in Sichuan. It's a super awesome martial artist versus zombie manhwa with sick art and a very awesome story. Number 4. Zai 2. After Pengu opened the sky, the overflowing divine power remained in the world, gradually becoming several divine weapons, and spread into the bloody rivers and the lakes. The dark arrows that can penetrate the wall can summon giant whale umbrellas and turn snowy mountains into magma spheres. Li Changsung and his son must defeat the masters who possess these unsurpassed soldiers to find the whereabouts of the enemies of the family and unlock the centuries of family curse. This manhwa is primarily focused on revenge and is full of super awesome action. The art in this manhwa is very pretty. The story is unique for moral martial arts manhwas. Number 3. The Origin. During a turbulent time in the world of Morim, number 2044 was kidnapped as a child and brought to the demonic faction in order to train in the ways of assassination. After enduring all of his harsh training and surviving till the end, he was able to earn the title Mook Hyang. However, Mook Hyang has always had an insatiable thirst, and that was his desire for the sword. It was during this time that Mook Hyang met his new master, Blade of Illusions, Yu Baek, which became a turning point in his life. Will Mook Hyang be able to rise to the profound demonic realm that he's been aiming for all his life? This is the story of Mook Hyang, who ends up fighting against numerous martial masters in order to achieve his goal. The main character is the best assassin in the demonic cult, and he wants to reach the peak of martial power. Number 2. The Strongest Ever. The 10 masters had kept each other in check and maintained the balance of power and order of the world beyond human limits, until Baek Doyoung showed up with his strongest power ever. In this manhwa, the main character is super overpowered from the start. It's more like Saitama from One Punch Man, where villains boast about their evil plans but get fucked up the moment Saitama shows up. Number 1. Cultivator against Hero Society. A powerful cultivator unexpectedly time-traveled into the modern world with heroes. In this small world, the fight between cultivation and superpowers shall begin. Basically, the main character is Saitama, but has more than physical abilities. He is at the peak of martial arts and is very strong. The action scenes don't take very long because he doesn't take any time to defeat his opponents. There are lots of comedic moments, and the art is also pretty sick. Thanks for watching our video. Make sure to tell us your opinion in the comments section. We will be happy to discuss it with you.